Ajenel has come a long way since it was conceptualized in 2017. I feel that one of the reasons for this sustained achievements, and which remains the most strategic vehicle to drive the agenda for continuous discourse around environmental law, is the presence of judicial training institutes throughout Africa as members of Ajenel. The institutions have the responsibility to follow through the strategic input and priorities discussed at the biannual symposiums.
The 7th Annual Devolution Conference actually discussed multi-level governance for climate change, and the Chief Justice delivered a keynote speech there on environmental adjudication. And so from that conference, there was a commitment by government to invest in a tree growing fund to make sure that we have at least 30% tree cover by 2050 in Kenya.
And as human beings grapple with all these challenges, we must make sure that the policies, the laws, and the programs we are setting in place for future survival, for current and future survival, are sustainable. And therefore, sustainable development as a concept is addressing, again, three key areas. We're addressing the economic development. We're addressing social development or social inclusivity. We're addressing, in fact, when you talk about social inclusivity, social development, we're addressing the political, we're addressing the politics, and then thirdly, we're addressing the ecological development. So the interface, the nexus between those three is what then gives rise to the concept of sustainable development. All these are going to characterize the discourses that will take place in this conference.
It is important for us to share views here. We're going to be hearing from a lot of practitioners in the law of the environment, the law of the land, and how to deal with the use, occupation, and title to land, so that then we become better because we are learning from other jurisdictions, the way they do it in their place. Maybe we pride ourselves in having the standalone court, but there may be someone else out there who does it as a division of their primary court, but does it just as well as we, or maybe better than ourselves. And therefore, it is important to get together, share ideas, and see where best practices are, and pick from there to strengthen our jurisprudence.
It is very difficult to get chief justices from all over Africa to converge in one place. I've never seen a convening of chief justices in Kenya of this magnitude. For the very first time, we have confirmation of 27 chief justices and then submissions. So when you meet like this, we will be speaking together with the chief justices to build collaboration between ourselves and how we deal with the executive and the legislature. Because, you know, we coexist with these two institutions, but we relate to each other the way in-laws relate to each other. And each one of us has their own way of dealing with their own in-law. But if we come together, we can say this is the framework, because we are twins in the sense that we are all serving the same people, but we are independent and there is separation of power. So we will be deliberating not only on climate change and how we adjudicate on those matters, but we will be big on the solutions that would enhance our capacity to deal effectively with the issues. And that goes, of course, to budgeting for the judiciary, financial allocation, capacity building, infrastructure, and all those issues that relate to our delivery of our mandates.